This is Demon Assault on Reaper Forest Skull.
Amrak floats high above, secured to the ground by colossal chains. The codex page the Archon spoke of must be nearby. Recover the page before the demons can reinforce the area and take the page back to their lair.
And much like the last quest, this one has a lot of sort of mobs, and it's really great to have crowd control here. The early mobs shouldn't be so bad. I think Dire Charge will probably get most of them. The last wave has a lot of those Hezrus and other things that are going to be hard to crowd control. In the end fight, very similar. In the end fight, you have to get those mobs under control because they keep coming. It's not based on boss damage; it's timed, and then eventually they just stop. But you could easily get overwhelmed in that last part if you don't have enough DPS to take them down.
A portal forms in the courtyard before you. Demon reinforcements start to pour into the area.
So Dire Church is working on these early portals pretty well. I think it'll work up until the last area. I think it's going to be, all of a sudden, it's going to be really tough. Those Hezru, not exactly sure the right way to pronounce that. They do some serious melee damage, and and of course the casters. That's the thing that get, I was taking some pretty heavy damage from them last time, but they didn't kill me. What killed me in the last quest was being incapacitated by some Ice Flenser ability. I'm not even sure what ability it was. I'll have to research that. But I'm pretty happy with Dire Charge working on most of these mobs. Alright, I'm going to have to see if I can... There we go, it's working pretty good. And I think the damage was from that... I think the damage was mostly from that archer. Champion archer. So, and the great thing about Dire Charge also is it's more than just, in addition to it being crowd control, in other words, keeping things from doing damage to you, it makes them helpless. So the whole party is doing 50% more damage when they're under the effect of Dire Charge. So that's the second. There's 5 total portals that we're trying to get here. I'm almost dead. I'm dead. So yeah, the damage comes pretty fast on level 30. I think the shrine, let me see if the shrine is up.
A demon portal flickers open in the courtyard to the south.
So they're going to go to the next portal. I'm going to have to get myself raised. So that's going to make it tougher for them without my crowd control. Not quite sure what got me there. And you can see it's a lot tougher without the crowd control. Whoa, wow. taking a lot of damage. I gotta figure out what, I want to see that while I'm waiting for my timer. Yeah, so, Fire Reaver critically hit me for 1,563 slash damage after 6 were blocked for damage reduction. I'm sure that's what happened the last time too, is a critical hit. So my fortification is 277. That's actually pretty good. I would like it to be around 300%. Over 300% would probably have prevented that from being a critical hit. But unfortunately, I'm limited in ways I can get that. So, so we're gonna have to just regroup here. No big deal. Oop, this adept. But yeah, so stuff hits pretty. The stuff does hit pretty hard on the criticals. I try to not. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good fortification, but they must be. I probably need over 300, and the only way for me to really get that at this point is probably with past lives. There are some gearing options. All right. So we'll try to get them out of these blades. Depth, of course, we want to get. Alright, Fear Reaper. Carnage Reaper, that could definitely critically hit me for a lot of damage. Alright.
And the nearby Shavarath blades drift away. Yet before you can catch your breath, another demon portal opens in the courtyard to the west.
I want to make sure I get that deep enough to get the casters in the back. Adept. Alright, I'm going to need my meld into darkness here for 12 seconds.
Blocking the gate leading to the ruins above the courtyard.
And this is going to be a much tougher wave, actually. I mean, the last ones were not the last ones were easy. Oh, that even got the history there. But this stuff all hits really, really hard. Whoa! I had a weird lag spike there. So let me try to get this stuff again. All right. So probably at some point I'm going to want to use my big ability here. I think now, nope, too late. A little bit too late. And that may have actually been my own fault here for... Nope, I thought maybe it was just too much damage. And I'm going to use my big ability here. Hopefully that'll get me through the next couple waves while I'm getting with my death penalties. So pretty brutal. Pretty brutal quest so far. And I need to get my there we go, get them incapacitated, there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna try to...
With the destruction of this portal, the gate to the courtyard above is now clear. A second path leads further up into a mysterious
grab
cavern.
these remnants before they disappear. So pretty rough. To be expected, this chain used to be one of the tougher chains. So 3 deaths so far. It sort of kind of piles up once the first one starts. It seems the others start coming. So hopefully this end part will go a little smoother. And that's where if we had like some sort of webbing or probably more like a disco ball type thing, you know, that would really help in this situation. But we're 3 Marshall builds, so we don't have that, and it's going okay. So that, you know, 1,500 hits. That's with a buffed, fully buffed 200 PRR. Pretty big hits.
The page from the Codex of Infinite Planes lies just ahead, but the artifact is guarded
All right, I'm
by
going to
a
focus
powerful
on these
browser.
guys. Whoops, that didn't work the wrong way, but... Alright, so now on the boss. And his DR is going to be cold iron plus good. Alright, now immediately this needs to be our focus. Oop, Leg Reaper, I'm going to get my... Got the leg down. We got to get these, make this our focus while they're up. Alright. And we'll probably get another wave real quick, so do some damage. Well, now we almost could just take them down, so we'll probably do that. Alright. So that shows you what a skilled player Shiley is. He's in an off destiny and didn't die until that very last, after the quest was over there.
The page from the Codex of Infinite Planes hums with magic energy. But you can make nothing of the strange runes that cover it. You should return to Amrath and show it to the Archon who sent you here.
Oop, there's another. That was kind of unexpected. I think that caught us a little by surprise. Yeah, they're not supposed to respawn after the Codex page is there. Caught us all by surprise. Ease off timer. Alright, we did grab the Codex page, right? So we shouldn't be getting any more mobs. So this used to be the, like a highly sought after caster item. Not as much anymore. I'm going to pass it to... It's still pretty good though for the level. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Shiley because he has a caster that could probably use that. And we received 3,296 Reaper XP, 15 minutes, 14 seconds, but pretty rough, 6 deaths between the three of us, so that's one of the rougher quests we've had in this Reaper run. I was half of the deaths, so pretty rough run, pretty rough quest. And that is Demon Assault on Reaper 4 Skulls.